Once upon a time in the quiet town of Purrington, there lived a rather peculiar cat named Mr. Whiskers. Mr. Whiskers wasn't just any cat. He was a master of mischief, an expert in sneakery, and, most importantly, a self-proclaimed connoisseur of snacks. His owner, Mrs. Thompson, adored him, despite the fact that he had a reputation for causing mild chaos. She often found her socks mysteriously relocated to the kitchen sink, her goldfish giving her accusatory glares from the safety of their bowl, and an occasional chicken drumstick missing from her dinner plate. But nothing could compare to the great grocery heist. One fine Saturday morning, Mrs. Thompson brought home an impressive haul of groceries, including Mr. Whiskers' favorite treat, tuna. Unfortunately for her, she made the grave mistake of leaving the grocery bags unattended while she answered the phone. Seizing the opportunity, Mr. Whiskers sprang into action. With the agility of a seasoned burglar, he pounced onto the counter, pawed open the bag, and extracted his beloved tuna. But he didn't stop there. Fueled by adrenaline and an insatiable love for food, he decided to go big or go home. One by one, he dragged various food items, bread, cheese, an entire rotisserie chicken, into his secret lair under the couch. By the time Mrs. Thompson returned, her kitchen looked like a crime scene. Torn wrappers littered the floor, a rogue banana rested suspiciously on the windowsill, and the only sign of Mr. Whiskers was his fluffy tail sticking out from under the couch. Mrs. Thompson knelt down and found him surrounded by his loot, mid-munch on a stolen hot dog. She sighed. "Mr. Whiskers, you're the reason I can't have nice things, Mr." Whiskers, completely unbothered, licked his paw and gave her a slow, smug blink, the feline equivalent of a victorious smirk. From that day forward, Mrs. Thompson made sure to secure the groceries. But deep down, she knew the battle of wits with Mr. Whiskers was far from over. And he, the reigning king of mischief, was already plotting his next heist.